Brothers and sisters, today I want to speak to you about something that can change your life. I'm not exaggerating. I'm talking about a powerful weapon, simple, accessible to everyone. It's not made of steel. It doesn't fire bullets. But when used with faith, it shakes hell, heals hearts, protects families, and even stops wars. I'm talking about the Holy Rosary. Yes, that very chain of beads you may have seen 1,000 times, perhaps forgotten in a drawer. Today I tell you, rediscover it, because within it lies a power the world has forgotten, but heaven has never stopped blessing. The Rosary is not a prayer for a few, it's for everyone. It's not reserved for saints in convents or nuns in monasteries. It's for weary fathers, for mothers who no longer know how to raise their children, for confused young people, for the sick searching for peace. It's for all. As Padre Pio once said, "The Rosary is the weapon for these times. With it you will win every battle." And do you know who gave this weapon to the world? The Virgin Mary herself. In the 13th century, the world was devastated by the heresy of the Albigensians. The gospel was being trampled, the truth distorted. Then Mary appeared to St. Dominic of Guzman and handed him a crown, the Rosary. She told him to preach it, to teach it, to fight with it. And ever since, wherever the Rosary was prayed, heresy crumbled, souls were converted, and families were restored. Do you want a concrete example of the power of this prayer? On October 7th, 1571, the Christian fleets were outnumbered. The Ottoman Empire was about to invade Europe, but the Pope, St. Pius V, made a call, "Let us pray the Rosary." Confraternities across Europe knelt down, churches filled up, hearts united, and victory came. Miraculously, the winds changed, the waters raged, the Christians won, and the Pope declared a feast day in honor of the victory, the feast of Our Lady of the Rosary. Brothers, it wasn't strategy. It was prayer. It was the Rosary that saved Europe. And if you think these are just ancient stories, listen to this. It's 1955. Austria is under Soviet occupation. Everyone believes the Soviets will never leave. But a friar, Father Petrus Pavlicek, begins gathering people to pray the Rosary. Every day, for years. 1 million rosaries later, the Soviets retreat. No shots fired, no conditions, no explanation. Government is stunned, the media confused, but the people know it was the Rosary. And now let's talk about everyday miracles, the ones that don't make the news but change lives. A mother prays the Rosary every evening for her drug-addicted son. After years, he enters a community and converts. An elderly man, lonely and depressed, begins reciting the Rosary. He finds a peace no medication ever gave him. A young girl, seriously ill, has a Rosary novena prayed for her, and the tumor disappears. There are hundreds, thousands, millions of such stories, and they all say one thing: this prayer is alive. It is heard. It is powerful. In Fatima in 1917, the Virgin Mary didn't ask for heroic fasts or extraordinary deeds. She asked for one thing: pray the Rosary every day to obtain peace in the world and the end of the war. She repeated it 6 times, month after month, because she knew it would be the Rosary to stop evil. And now, dear brothers and sisters, prepare to be amazed, because even science has begun studying the Rosary. An Italian doctor, Dr. Luciano Bernardi, from the University of Pavia, conducted a study published in the British Medical Journal. He discovered that reciting the Hail Mary at the traditional pace of the Rosary slows breathing, reduces heart rate, lowers blood pressure, and brings heart and breath into perfect harmony. Did you catch that? An ancient prayer, considered superstition by some, has measurable positive effects on health. And do you know why? Because it's not just sound, it's presence, it's grace, it's Mary entering your life. More recent studies have shown that repetitive and contemplative prayer, like the Rosary, activates areas of the brain linked to calm, reflection, and the sense of safety. It helps overcome stress, anxiety, even addiction. But all this, brothers, the Church has known for centuries. Mary had already said it. The saints had already lived it. St. John Paul II, the Pope of the Rosary, wrote, "The Rosary is my favorite prayer, a marvelous prayer in its simplicity and depth." Sister Lucia, the Fatima visionary, said, "There is no problem, however difficult it may be, that cannot be resolved by the Rosary." And St. Teresa of Calcutta? She never began a day without praying the Rosary. Let's not forget that the Rosary is also a protection against evil. Father Gabriele Amorth, the great exorcist of the Church, used to say, "The Rosary is the prayer the devil fears the most." Why? Because every Hail Mary is a blow to the serpent's head. It is Mary crushing evil with her humility. And when you pray with her, evil cannot touch you. So why have we forgotten it? My brothers and sisters, the world today moves fast. Everything is noise and rush, but the Rosary demands the opposite. Silence, slowness, contemplation, and so we put it aside. But it's precisely now, in this time of confusion, crisis and war, that we must take it up again, like an anchor, like a compass, like a spiritual weapon. The Rosary is not just a series of prayers, it's a chain of love, a chain that connects heaven and earth. Each mystery is a window into the life of Jesus and Mary. Each Hail Mary is a caress to our Heavenly Mother. Each decade is a ladder leading upward to God. You don't need to feel worthy. You don't need to be a saint. You just need to start. But how do you pray the Rosary? If you don't know how, don't worry. It's simple. Begin with the sign of the cross, then recite the Creed, 1 Our Father, 3 Hail Marys, and a Glory Be. Then meditate on the mysteries of Jesus' life, joyful, sorrowful, glorious, luminous, one for each decade. After each mystery, say 1 Our Father, 10 Hail Marys, and 1 Glory Be. Just half an hour a day, but it will change everything. And now I ask you, brother, sister, have you tried everything? Psychologists, doctors, medications, motivational seminars, yet you still feel that emptiness, that fear, that question inside. Then try Mary. Try the Rosary. You won't understand it all at once, but day by day you will feel different, stronger, calmer, more loved. Brothers and sisters, the world needs light, and we hold a burning torch in our hands. Let's not keep it to ourselves. Teach the Rosary to your children. Pray it as a family. Give a Rosary to a friend. Share this video to create a chain that cannot be broken. The Rosary is not superstition. It is a spiritual revolution. It's not just an ancient prayer, but a weapon for warriors. It is not the past. It is the present. It is the future. Take up the Rosary. Pray it. Live it. And you will see miracles. Because when Mary prays with you, heaven moves. Dear brothers and sisters, share your experience with the Rosary in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to become part of this small community of faith. May God bless us all.